Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Asagao Academy.
Cheeseland.
The land of cheese.
We're in the cafeteria, so I thought it was appropriate.
Yeah, I guess this time it works. I have to give you that one.
Maybe she's eating cheese while playing games.
She's eating cheese, Sid.
Cheez-Its? Did you say Cheez-Its?
No, I said if she's eating cheese, that's it.
Oh, I thought you said Cheez-Its.
Do we have Cheez-Its?
We have Cheez-Its.
All right.
We don't have Cheez-Its here right now.
Yeah.
But we can get Cheez-Its after.
So, guys, we'll be back in like 10.
No, you have to stream first, then we get Cheez-Its.
Oh, okay. I should have read my contract before signing.
You don't have a contract.
I know. That was my single mistake.
You're into the rule of me.
Anyway, minute in, we'll get to the game. I sat in the cafeteria, hunched over my phone. Pink-haired Fury versus Rated S Games. Go! I mashed at my phone as fast as my fingers could fly. Blocks flew across the screen, tiny soldiers lining up in front of my castle, waiting for the next attack. Look out! A horde of flying zombies descended on top of my tiny soldiers, decapitating them in comic cartoon fashion. Dumbadoom cartwheeled overhead.
You've got to be kidding me.
You lose.
Well, that's appropriate.
I threw my phone on the table in disgust. I know, I hate USPS too.
To be fair, you have thrown your phone just like that.
That's why I said she must hate USPS too.
Not just USPS, but other stuff you've thrown your phone at in disgust at too.
Usually it's USPS related.
I'll have to pay more attention.
I'm telling you.
Can't keep track of all your wheelings and dealings.
Hey.
Jeez, what's wrong, Hana?
Nothing. This game. It's so much harder when you're playing against other people. Thought I was good at this thing. I thought I could be helpful, but right now I feel like I'm just going to embarrass myself.
Competitive mobile games are rough. Some people don't do anything but play these games. You'll get better with practice.
Are we supposed to answer these appropriately, or does it matter?
I'm gonna say
an answer to this day is number 3, FYI. The day we have had is number 3.
I feel like we need to have confidence, stupid. Of course I will.
Yes, I guess. I really want to say, can I just complain sometimes? But yes, the answer is probably, well, of course I will.
I'm going with, okay. So this one has no confidence.
Mm-hmm.
This one is like, man, I just am going to be whiny. To me, this one is Troy McClure. Get some confidence, stupid.
Let's do that one. I'm just frustrated. I know I'll get better. I'm going to keep going until it happens. Yeah, Matt.
Jimmy looked taken aback for a second, then laughed. That's awesome, Hana. I didn't know you had it in you.
What?
I've just never seen you so intense before. You're usually pretty quiet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's great. This is great. I'm really looking forward to the tournament now. I can't wait to see what happens between you and Ian. Oh, we have to play Ian. He looked around me, then leaned in toward me. Don't tell Ian, but I'm rooting for you. Aw.
What?
Chuckling, he walked away. I looked at my phone on the table, the flashing game over screen showing the profile picture of my conqueror. Is it Ian?
Loser.
Picking up the phone, I started a new game. Good luck. The next day I was winding down after lunch, getting ready for another few hours of class. I was busy joking with Jared, so I went to dump my tray by myself.
Hana.
Hey, Hana! I jumped. The fork and plate on my tray clattered, but thankfully it didn't fall off.
No, hey, what's up?
Well, I wanted to know what you thought of our game yesterday.
He was pink in the face. A minute ago.
I missed it. I was reading. I tried to find you, but I think you just left. Did you not like it? He watched me anxiously, tapping his fingers against the palms of his hands. A memory floated to my mind. PBG and I were in my parents' old kitchen trying to make brownies.
Oh boy.
We'd put the batter in the bowl and used an electric mixer, but the bowl was more fragile than we originally thought, and it shattered when I ran it too hard against the edge. My mother's footsteps raced towards the kitchen, and I started crying. PBG, tapping his fingers against his palm like that, nudged me to the side and stood in front of the bowl. My mom thought he did it. After she threw us out onto the porch, he hugged me until I stopped crying. Don't worry, Hana, we've got cookies in my house. You can have all of mine. He was never allowed back in our kitchen, but I didn't get in trouble either. And the cookies were delicious. You didn't like it, did you? PBG's sad voice brought me back to reality.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just remembered something we did back when we were little.
You remembered me?
Yeah.
But to answer your question, I really liked the game. No offense, but I was surprised. I thought I wouldn't like it, but I got into it.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew you'd love it. Wasn't he saying he thought I hated it just a few seconds ago?
Teenage boys are so confusing.
You were always so competitive when we were little. I didn't think that changed.
You remembered that about me?
Of course. I could never forget you. I turned and dumped my tray to hide the blush slowly creeping over my face. Let me get that. PBG grabbed the empty tray out of my hands and ambled over to the depository. I took deep breaths and smacked my cheeks. Calm down, Hana. This wasn't a big deal, but it made me really happy that he remembered me. I didn't make any new friends when I moved to Amarisu. Often as a kid, I'd look at the blue feather PBG gave me and wonder whether he missed me at all. But as time went on and he never answered my letters, I figured he'd forgotten about me. I always concluded I missed him more than he missed me. Apparently I was wrong. Want to go to class together?
Huh?
I glanced around for Mai, but she was nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
Sure. Ditched you for Jared, she did.
That's alright.
We have PBG.
This worked out. We left the cafeteria. The day was warm and slightly muggy, making my blazer feel heavy. I glanced at PBG.
How are you not dead from wearing that jacket all the time?
Oh, these jackets are super fancy. Asagao costs so much to go to and is such a nice school that they want everything to reflect that kind of quality. So the jackets are somehow breezy and nice when it's hot, but really comfortable when it's cold. I don't super get it. Sometimes people act like our wearing this is some kind of status symbol. But they're just too comfortable not to wear. I wanted one.
I want one.
I know, right? As we reached the door to the classroom, PBG hesitated.
What's wrong?
Well, do you want to meet up tomorrow? We could play games or something. Of course, if you don't want to, that's totally fine. You don't have to. I just thought it would be fun, and I haven't seen you one-on-one for a while, so...
Where at?
My room. Oh, but not like that. Just hanging out.
I was waiting for that.
Would that be cool? He fidgeted.
I'd like to point out that if they don't sell those jackets, they should sell those jackets.
I know, right?
I'd love to, because I'm like, I kind of want one of those jackets.
He relaxed. It seemed whenever he got nervous, he tensed up like crazy. I didn't notice it happening until he released it all in one go. Great! Come over whenever you want. I'll be around. We parted to our separate sides of the room. John glanced between me and PBG and instantly smacked him on the side of the arm, laughing. I turned around to look at Mai.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, her face is all red.
I know. Is it Jared?
I bet it is. Mai was completely out of it. I'd never seen her so gone, and if I wasn't mistaken, was her face red? Ah, now she's the one getting felt up in the Camaro.
Mai, did something happen? What? What?
She looked at me.
Hana! Like, when did you get here? A minute ago. Are you okay? You look out of it. Yeah, I'm totally fine.
She stared at the edge of her desk, refusing to say any more. Should I press her? It wasn't like Mai to stay so quiet. Something must have happened, but maybe I shouldn't ask.
My.
Class.
Oh. Class, sit down and shut up. Today we're going to be talking about proportions and height differentials and how the height of a woman is never a good reason not to date her.
Oh.
Is it that she's too tall?
Well, oh.
Or is it that she's too short?
She seems taller. All right, so she just needed to get with PBG before we had the chance, but too late now. Ouch. It was going to be a long day. So it came that I was standing in front of PBG's dorm room, heart pounding, fist up in the air.
You can do this, Hana. Just knock.
We never set up a time, so what if noon was too early? What if I knocked and he answered and completely forgotten? What if he didn't want to hang out anymore? What if I was late? And then there was the fact that, well, he was a boy and I was going to be hanging out in a boy's room.
Alone.
Alone.
I
was going to say, who needs to get handsy in the back of a car when you have a dorm room, apparently? Of course I trusted PBG wholeheartedly, and it's not like he was just any boy. He was basically a brother to me.
Ooh, ouch.
Wait, hold on.
Got reduced to brother status.
But just because I had recently reacquired fond memories of him didn't necessarily mean I could trust him. Whoa.
Also, ouch.
He might not be the same person.
Triple ouch. Oh my god, Hana, knock on the door.
Hey.
Hey, is something wrong?
Just me talking to a door. Huh?
Jeff stood over my shoulder, squinting at me. What are you doing here?
I'm, here to see PBG.
He tilted his head to the side.
Right.
So you are.
Sorry, am I in your way?
Nope.
Oh, okay then. Awkward.
How long was he going to stand there staring at me?
He's making sure that you actually knock on the door.
Why wasn't he moving? Was he waiting for me? I didn't want him knowing I was going into PBG's room, but what else was I supposed
Didn't
to
we
say?
just say we were going into PBG's room?
Well, no, we said we were here to see PBG, not that we were going to his room.
Is that the same difference at this point?
Well, no, I think at this point, the idea is that she could play it off like, oh, I was just here to say hi and then leave or something.
Okay. Question, exclamation point, question.
I'll see you later, Hana. With that, he turned on his heel, back the way he came.
All right, here we are again. Pep talk. I can knock on the door.
These guys were the worst. They'd be the death of me. There was no way they wouldn't. And get some cookies. That'll be good.
Hana.
Hana.
Oh, PBG. Hi. Here. Yeah, and I was not contemplating knocking on the door for 20 minutes outside your door.
And we were definitely not debating what snacks to get. And whoa, yeah, you are. I almost thought you weren't coming.
Oh, am I late?
No, of course not. I was just overthinking things again. Never mind. Come in.
Weren't you just leaving?
He paused and stared into space over my head. Was I just... Oh! No worries. I don't need to leave if you're here, though I am sorry I don't have any cookies for you.
You were going to get me cookies?
Aw, now her face is red.
I want a cookie.
What kind of hangout sesh doesn't have cookies?
Yeah. Let's go get them then. Where's my cookies?
There's M&Ms.
Those are good, but not the kind of cookie I was looking for.
What? I don't...
What are the chocolate chip variety?
Well, you should have written it into the contract.
Boo.
There's nothing in the agreement about cookies.
Boo.
I have provided a beverage and a snack.
To be fair, I brought those M&Ms myself.
They're here.
Like 4 episodes ago.
They're here, therefore they count.
No, it doesn't. I brought them up myself.
Okay. Anyway, away from the labor dispute, the fluorescent lights buzzed above our heads and we prowled the school store, a small area connected to the cafeteria that reminded me of a gas station. I picked myself some strawberry milk and followed behind PBG as he strode up and down the snack aisle, muttering to himself. Too gruff, not quite the ones.
Is this where you have to
kinda
find
funny.
the perfect date snack?
Just get the M&Ms, dude. It was kind of funny, to be honest. At first, he gave off the impression that he didn't take anything seriously.
Isn't there a Simpson episode with Lisa trying to befriend someone and trying to fix the
trying
perfect,
to get, like, the perfect snack. Yeah. Crap, what is he...
Don't they end up getting like almond joys or something because there's two of them?
Because there's two, so you pretend like,
Like,
oh, I brought something for myself.
And then you go, oh, well, you can have one.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, sorry. Keep digressing.
The world was just a big, giant playground, and PBG was rolling around in it, trying not to hurt anyone. But it seemed as if it was something he took seriously, soccer, friendships, or even something as silly as snacks. Unhealthy. Is it so much to ask to find a good... He took it very seriously.
Do you not have a favorite kind of cookie?
PBG jumped and spun around to look at me. Had he forgotten I was here? Yeah, I do, but I was kind of looking for something else.
They don't have it?
They might. I just don't remember which one it was. I think they changed the packaging or something.
What are you looking for?
His face darkened and he started to pout. I didn't want to tell you.
Why not?
He stamped a foot and glared at a row of cookies. I wanted it to be a surprise. I laughed.
How is it going to be a surprise when I'm standing right next to you?
It's not the same thing. Do you remember those cookies we always got at the corner store? They came with little toys. They were awesome.
I want cookies that give you toys
I know.
also.
And we split them half and half, so you got the cookie and I got the toy. I wanted those again.
Those are illegal now.
What? Why?
Kids choiked on the toys, I think.
His eyes narrowed. Charles.
Charles?
The kid of the new generation, as exemplified by Charles. He's ruining everything and will continue to do so for the rest of our lives.
That's fantastic. Oh, really?
PBG raised a fist into the air, staring into the sky. Curse you, Charles. What? This isn't funny. This is awful.
No, it's really funny.
In the end, we decided to get the faithful standby chocolate cookies and headed back to his dorm.
Can't go wrong with those.
I was so busy laughing at the register that I didn't notice him paying for my drink until all was said and done. When he handed it back to me, I said thanks, but an odd feeling sat in my stomach.
Is this a date?
This wasn't a date, right?
It's a date.
It's a date. Totally a date. I liked PBG, but I didn't think I wanted it to be.
He's a friend who is a boy, but he's not my boyfriend.
Yeah. Oh, that's sad. Okay. We sat in the floor of PBG's dorm room, a small monitor, and we in front of us.
I forgot. Who does he roommate with?
John.
John, okay.
He waved two game boxes on the floor. Here we have Marionette Party and Stupendous Stomping Sisters. Which one do you want to play? I had heard of both games. Marionette Party was the type of game you played when you wanted to end your friendships. SSS was the game we played last week. I stared at the boxes doubtfully.
I don't think I want to end my friendship with you.
What?
So let's play Stomp.
Fine by me. He put the disc into the Wii and started up the console.
I will point out there's been many Mario Party related friendship incidents. So, right?
Right.
Right?
Probably.
I will say, though, that you're still talking to me and my dad is still talking to me.
Your brother still occasionally talks to you.
My brother occasionally talks to me, and we had many of the Marionette Party occasions. So...
In no time, we picked our characters and we were having a one-on-one battle.
No, 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 no!
I'm just gonna let you take all the Noki balls.
It's the only way I can save myself. You're spamming down B.
No, I'm not. PBG's Pikachu jumped across the castle grounds, chasing after my pink ball of fluff.
Not fair, not fair.
There was no real way I could use my Rock Smash attack if he was just going to spam down B. My fluff ball might be invulnerable for a few seconds, but the lightning was too quick. This was the worst.
There is no way in hell I'm going to lose.
Give it up. I've been playing this way longer than you. I threw another Noki ball at him. He jumped over it and it landed in front of me. I lifted into the air and tried to shift into rock form. He quickly tapped down B. Game! We stared at the screen in amazement. What just happened?
They both die?
The ending screen came up. There was my pink ball of fluff dancing away in the center of the screen.
I think I won?
I just shot off the screen like a rocket. I didn't even think you hit me.
I'm sorry?
He rolled his eyes. Don't apologize for beating me. Jeez. I held my tongue, resisting the urge to apologize again. Let's play again. We clicked through the ending screen. PBG adjusted the stock option to 3 lives and started up another battle. 3, 2, 1, go! There's no way you're winning this round, though.
Aw.
I threw myself into the game, deciding to forego my stone strategy in favor of non-stop stomp attacks. So, did you get to play games a lot after I left? After deciding he wasn't just trying to distract me from kicking his ass, I responded.
No, not at all, actually. Your house was pretty much the last time I ever got to play a game. We couldn't really afford that kind of thing even before we moved.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now it's my turn to tell you not to apologize.
I smashed his Pikachu to the side of the screen and waited while he ran his way back to me.
Oh, but I did bring a game to Asagao. Kind of. My dad bought me a new 4DS before I left.
Wait, a new 4DS or a new 4DS?
I don't know what the hell you just said, and it all sounded the same to me. But what did you mean?
Never mind.
The thing is, he didn't buy me any games for it. He didn't realize you had to buy the games separately.
Oh, that's adorable.
Isn't it? So I just have the 4DS and nothing to play on it except for the mini games that come with it.
Yeah.
You should borrow one of my games.
That would be so...
Wait, no. There was no way I could afford to replace one of his games if I broke it somehow. I couldn't take one, not in good conscience.
Never mind. I have to practice for the tournament, so I can't borrow any games from you. I'd play those instead.
I guess so. I rolled around his Pikachu and smashed him with my hammer. He flew off the edge of the screen. Game! Man, not again. I know I'm bad at games, but this is ridiculous.
What was his, super thing for the tournament? Did they say what he was good at? Was it the pinball machines?
That was it, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, no more distractions. Let's go. Such a serious look on his face. PBG was really, really bad at video games. How did he even make it onto a tournament team? Ouch. Well, if he was one of the founders, it wasn't like they could just kick him out.
Yeah.
These cookies were totally worth it.
They're surprisingly good, actually.
I dusted my fingers off on my skirt and took another one. But Hana, you're really good at games considering you've never played them before.
You think so?
You beat me 7 times and it's only your second time playing Stomp. I felt kind of bad. PBG loved games. It must be hard to be so bad at them.
Ouch.
I know the pain. It's all too real. Plus, remembering the awkward tension in the air when I first beat him, he was probably more than aware of it.
Sorry about that?
No.
No. You're not allowed to feel bad for beating me. Do you understand? If you're awesome at something, be awesome at it. Screw everyone else. And as long as we had fun, nothing else really matters. Heat crept up into my cheeks.
It's probably that attitude that let me beat you in the first place.
Whoa, low blow, Hana. We laughed. I took a sip of my strawberry milk, the taste clashing with the pure chocolate cookies. But, I'm really glad I got to play with you again, Hana. I mean it. I missed you, and, this was nice. I'm happy. Okay, I was definitely blushing now. So direct. I couldn't remember the last time I told someone something like that. Heck, I had a hard time telling my own father how much I appreciated him. I had to summon all my strength just to stammer out a reply.
Me too.
PBG beamed at me. His smile was really nice. And, geez, had he always been so tall? Good lord. Here comes John to wreck the party. That seems like a good place to leave it.
Oh, we didn't get to use our pirate penguin.
He's a pirate now?
Yes.
Oh, that makes sense.
But he was going to be Jacques, the pirate parrot penguin.
Parrot. Oh, that makes sense.
It was the 3 Ps.
All right. Well, next episode. I mean, you guys can't see the penguin because there's no camera. But there's a penguin.
He may or may not be a pirate.
And he's going to play Jacques.
The pirate penguin. Parrot.
All right. Anyway, that's enough of that. If you enjoyed this, do please like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.